So let's start out looking at those top 4 foundational pillars of your marketing plan. So the first step, knowing your why. You have to figure out how to articulate your passion. There are 2 different ways for you to motivate people to action: inspiration or manipulation. Now, manipulations are dangerous because they work. This is true for individuals and it's true for business. What do I mean by manipulations? Well, manipulations are things like, playing the price game, having limited time promotions and sales, using fear tactics, using guilt tactics, using peer pressure, all of those things. Just think about the last time you felt you were persuaded by a sale or by fear of missing out or something like that. Most of the time, these manipulations are based on negatives. So that fear of missing out, that fear of spending more if you don't jump now, peer pressure, what will other people think of you if you don't do this? All of those are manipulations. Inspiration, on the other hand, motivates people through passion and dedication. So it leads others to something greater, longer lasting, and external to themselves. It inspires loyalty. It shifts the focus from the leader of a cause, and for instance, your business, and gives everyone something beyond themselves to look to. So inspiration essentially turns a business and its customers into partners working together for a greater purpose. So how do you inspire? You inspire by focusing on your passion and bringing your passion into your marketing. So how do you do this? Well, there are 2 tools. The first is a mission statement, a very clear and defined mission statement. A mission statement, if you look on Google and you search how to write a mission statement, you'll find all sorts of different articles and mindsets and philosophies on what a mission statement is. But it all boils down to being an all-encompassing description of how you're accomplishing your why, how you are putting your passion into motion. So it explains the specific way that you're going to be helping make a difference in the broader category that you're passionate about. It's an action. So when you're writing it, make sure that you're using your verbs. Let's use Jackie's salon as an example again. So she started her salon because she's passionate about helping women find greater self-confidence in the beauty industry. But she's also more passionate maybe, about the impact of toxic chemicals, both on the health of her clients and on the environment. So maybe her mission statement could be focused on merging those 2 whys into one how. For instance, her mission statement could read something like, my mission is to help women find greater self-confidence with tools that are good for their health and the environment. That's a simple example of a mission statement. A vision statement is your second tool. That differs from your mission statement. Unlike your mission statement, which is a description of how you're accomplishing your why, the vision statement describes the what you're envisioning so you can fulfill your how and accomplish that why. So it's focused on the future and what you're wanting to achieve with your work. By the way, this one's a thing, so you'll want to be using more nouns and adjectives here than verbs when you're writing it. So, in summary, mission statement is a description of how, it's the action. A vision statement is what you want to build. It's how you're going to accomplish your why. And lastly, once you have those 2, once you have a clear articulation of your passion so that you have something to inspire people with, you need to put your why to work. So use it to develop goals for your business and objectives for your marketing. Build it into your policies, your procedures, your marketing plan. Your mission and vision statement will mean nothing if your why is not actually integrated into every level of your company. So that means that you'll need to get buy-in. If you're not the owner of the business, you make sure that your leadership is fully on board with what you've defined for the company. Make sure that your employees know it. If you are the owner of the business or if you're a manager, make sure that your employees know the why and understand it. Make sure that you're building it into your company culture. Write your internal policies with this at its core and construct all of your operations to support it. You also want to make sure that you're building your why into your marketing. So don't use marketing tactics that are contrary to those core beliefs. This can be something as simple as if you believe very strongly in letting people convert on their own, not using those manipulations, then you don't use, or you very carefully use tactics like retargeting ads or pop-ups and things like that. When you have that solid understanding of why you exist, it can impact, and it should impact, your business at every single level and every single decision that you make. And it brings in a lot of clarity.